Welcome to the Ability Beyond Transition Resource Center. This resource center has been developed to help families of individuals living with disabilities navigate the transition process when school-based services end and adult life begins. Module 1, Understanding IEPs and School-Based Services. In the IEPs and School-Based Services module, we will review the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act and the special education services that are mandated by law. We will answer the following questions. What is the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act, IDEA? What services and supports is my child entitled to through the Individual Education Plan, IEP? How can I best partner with the school district to achieve shared goals for my child? How can I support my child in preparing for the transition from school days to adult services? All modules contain supplemental materials and worksheets in PDF format. You may choose to either pause the video now and download the material or wait until after viewing the full module. So let's begin. The journey from school days to adult services requires that one understands and knows how to navigate the education and social services systems, with the ultimate goal of achieving personal success for emerging adults with disabilities. For some, this may mean independence. For others, it may mean having appropriate supports when needed. As we are planning for transition to adult life, let's consider what are some desirable adult outcomes. Self-determination, which means a lifestyle where your unique gifts, talents, strengths, interests, and preferences are respected and guide the choices you, and others if necessary, make for and about you. Being able to communicate your wants, needs, thoughts, and feelings through any means, for example, speech, sign, gesture, or augmentative communication device. Having a place of your own that you can call home. Having meaningful relationships with people who care about you and who you care about. Being able to spend your free time doing what you like to do alone or with others who share your leisure choices. Expressing your spirituality as you choose. Having a satisfying job and earning money so you can be as independent as possible. Having the assistance you need from others, either natural or paid support, to obtain and maintain these outcomes throughout adulthood. Having access to appropriate and affordable health care, including dental and behavioral health services. To experience a sense of self-worth as a contributing member of society. Our challenge is to leverage the supports and services under the IDEA as well as our own resources to set emerging adults with disabilities on a path for success. The Individuals with Disabilities Education Act is a law that ensures a free, appropriate public education to eligible children with disabilities throughout the nation. In addition, the IDEA governs how states and public agencies provide early intervention, special education, and related services, including transition. What you may not know is that you must beware of the cliff. In the world of transition, the cliff refers to what happens when individuals exit IDEA services and are not able to be employed or have a meaningful adult life, given the uncertainty of resources in the adult services system. This resource center will help you partner with your school district to improve outcomes after individuals have exited IDEA-funded services. Schools must report outcome data annually to state and federal agencies. We recommend you review your child's IEP and be certain that you really understand it. You should also look at your rights that the school offers you at the beginning of every formal planning meeting. Pay particular attention to areas involving transition. Your child will meet graduation criteria when all academic and IEP goals, including those for transition, are met, or when they age out at 21. You need to know that after students graduate, there are limited resources for career training and vocational supports funded by the adult social services system. Vocational rehabilitation does not provide long-term career training or employment services. Some state agencies do, but only if you are eligible and if they have the money in their budgets. So you need to partner with the school district and capitalize on the services being offered through the IEP in order to prepare for adult life. The IEP outlines remaining academic requirements as well as transition-related goals for education, employment, and independent living. The IEP also designates IDEA rights transfer at age 18. This means your child will legally be able to make decisions regarding their education. The IEP will also identify who is responsible for following through on the goals, including you, the parent. Consider if there is any duplication with what is being taught at home and who is best equipped to teach your child a particular skill. Play to strengths. Keep in mind the plan to build stamina for work, ideally up to 4 hours without a break unless accommodations are made. This is to prepare for competitive employment. Note that the IEP from ages 18 to 21 should focus primarily on transition activities with the goal of creating a seamless transition to adult services. These activities include independent living skills instruction in the community and work experience or post-secondary education that will lead to employment. These services must be results-oriented. Services must be tailored to their life goals. Be prepared to share with the team ideas for future based on their strengths, talents, interests, preferences, etc. Services should be community-based as much as possible so that relationships and connections are fostered. Work experiences throughout secondary school years that help students identify interests, skills, and supports relevant to the attainment of adult employment. Employment in integrated settings during their last year of school where they are hired directly by the employer. Non-work activities performed in community settings may include volunteerism, shopping, accessing community sports and leisure pursuits, etc. Make sure there are adult agency employment specialists working in conjunction with school personnel before school exit. What else can you do to help your child prepare? Create a North Star plan. Where do you want to be in 5 years? And work backwards from there. You must reconcile your fears and accept possible risks and failure. Ensure that transition activities will be conducted in the local community where your child will be living post-graduation. Work with the team to identify compensatory strategies and reasonable accommodations that your child may need. You know your child best. Now please take the time to review the attached PDF worksheets to help you plan. Thank you for watching the Understanding IEPs and School-Based Services video. If you have questions or would like to speak with someone about services, please contact us at 888-832-8247. And please share our Resource Center with your friends and colleagues.